Good morning, everybody. It is 10:15 in the morning, and I've just finished editing yesterday's vlog and realised that the whole day, either from the very start, was spent vlogging in my car. Bit of a rant, if you ask me. So I thought I'd start the day off as I normally do with my breakfast, and try not to keep it to my car, try to do a bit more. Now, I start at midday, 12, and I've got an hour and a bit left. So I'm going to try my best to get some uni work done. I've just done a bit of cleaning in my room. Not the most, but a bit. The only reason I say a bit is because I need to basically sell a lot of it. So I'm going through it, and it started getting to the point where I was making two piles, and I was like, this is getting messier than it was before I started doing this. So I've left it. I've put the pile that I'm keeping back. The other pile now has joined the already on Vinted, waiting to be sold pile that will be put up eventually. And yeah, hopefully I can get that gone before next year. So with breakfast acquired, and I need a spoon because I'm not gonna be able to eat this without one. I'm gonna have me some breakfast. I'm gonna load up my laptop and I'm gonna do some uni work. Do you know what? Today has been one of the most productive mornings, Crystal. Good morning to you, beautiful. Because I haven't gotten up with this much energy before. I say before, in a long time. So I'm using this energy, I'm going to put it to good use. I'm not just going to sit around and watch TikTok, I'm not going to play games, I'm not going to go out and do something useless. I've already started to clean my room, which then I got distracted, so I had to stop myself. We're going to do some uni work, and we're going to have a good day in work. You just got bloody cleaned, now you're going to have to go get cleaned again. Currently soaking the food bin, so I can't even put it in. Before I got interrupted, that's my plans. We are going to make sure that it's at least a productive morning. I've got 5 questions, all 20-mark questions on my TMA, which is a tutor-mark assessment for Open Uni. I have done question 1A, I'm on question 2B. I want to make sure that I finish at least question 1 today, which, given I have an hour and 40 minutes yet left, I hopefully will do that. If I stop yapping though, that's the thing. I could bloody yap all day. So let me get this breakfast down, let me get the laptop down, and let's get to the work. I have got my laptop. That is wet because I've just brushed my teeth. And it's a bloody mad day, I can't lie. It has been 20 minutes since I've last finished my breakfast, because I have also been watching Syndicate's vlog, brushing my teeth and putting clothes away in my bedroom. But we're getting started, we're getting going. Let's see if we can at least do the first question. I'm going to give myself until 11:30, and then I'm going to have to call it. But if I can do this every day for the next 6 days, where I'm working 6/12 for 6 days in a row, I can finish this assignment. And if I can finish the assignment, no stress. I will take a week off from uni then, because this assignment's due at the end of the month, where if I could do it halfway through the month, I've still technically got a week. So as long as I'm a week ahead, yada, 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 I just can't wait. I blitzed through reading it all for block 2, because there's 3 blocks in this first module. And then I took a week off. And then that week turned into a week and a half. And then I started panicking yesterday, because I was like, I know what's happening here is I'm purposely making myself busy, or purposely going out of my way not to do it and finding different things to do that weren't even productive. So I'll get it done. Ooh, ooh, we're feeling good. We just done question 1. And do you know what? Reading over it, like, it felt good to not be tired, not be frustrated, not be anxious, read over it and actually understand what was asked. And surprisingly, debugging a program. I have never coded in my life, and I'm not saying Scratch is like, you know, the be-all end-all, everything runs on Scratch. Scratch is just a program to get people learning, get people understanding how programming and coding works. But it felt really good to program something, dash code it, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. And like understand, first of all, what was needed to be done and then where I needed to go. Now, I got stuck at one point and I was genuinely looking at it and I was like, what the hell? Where's this going? And what I like to do with my uni, because I'm doing IT, they allow AI to be used as long as you credit it. But I'm trying my best not to use it. I want to learn it and then ask the AI chatbot if this is correct or if there's anything it would change. And I was like, oh my God, I'm stuck. I'm going to have to like use the AI chatbot. And I changed something in the block where it's like, if blah, 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 else, blah, blah, blah. And I added it at the bottom of that. So what was happening is if I put a test score and it was greater than 80%, they'd give you a gold star. But if it was less than 80%, but more than 25%, it'd give you a silver. But for some reason, every time I was doing the gold star one, it'd also give the silver star. And I was like, why is this? And then I realized all I had to do was move the block from joint on else, but in the actual else block. Listen, it makes sense to me. And anybody who also understands programming, dash, all of that stuff. But I managed to do it without AI, and I was so happy because then I was like, I need to send a photo into the chatbot to see if this is correct. Because I'm getting the right responses. But, is it correct? And they're like, yeah, put it in your TMA. It's all good to go. I was like, there's no way. The thing is, you read up about it, but I'm the type of person doing it and like watching it, I will keep it in my head. Reading it, not happening. So, long story short, the fact that I'm actually doing it, I'm really understanding it, and I'm starting to understand how, I guess, programming is working, which is really fun because this is what I tried doing without uni before, and it didn't go anywhere. But now that I'm doing it, I understand what they said in the writing. They do videos as well on Open Uni. I will say one thing, I think maybe they could have a bit more enthusiasm in those videos, because then they're listening to somebody talk for 8 minutes going, and this is how this is go. Come on, make me interested. I don't know. I think I'm just somebody who also really likes expressions of somebody, and the tone of their voice really kind of helps me understand. Now I know they got to kind of keep it somewhat monotone because there's different disabilities and different things that people need to do, like writing on the screen. You can take that off and you might not even have audio, or you might have difficulty keeping up with somebody if they're talking too fast. Like I'm talking way too fast right now because I'm excited. The reason I'm excited as well is just because I was so stressed yesterday. So the fact I've got this done feels bloody amazing. I'm going to take some photos of my Switch because I'm going to be selling that. There's also some shorts by there that I need to go wrap up and take to the post office because they're going off. Listen, today's been a hell of a productive day. It's not even midday. Cleaned a bit of the bedroom. Got some more stuff separated from the clothes. Gonna put my Switch up. Managed to sell one of the bloody shorts. Bloody lovely. And we've done the first out of 5 questions on my TMA, which means I've got 4 questions left to do in quite literally 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. So I could do half a question every day. I'm not going to do that because that would take 16 days. We're going to do a full question every day. No, it would take 8 days. Oh, I don't know. I'm so excited. I need to get ready for work. But let's go. All the way. Come on. Come on. That's how she is. Literally, on every little bit, she'll stand there and... Where are you going? You'll stand there and we do not hit animals. We never hit animals. But you have to kind of like shove her butt. So because I've got my bag on my back and I was also carrying down some shorts that I've soaked, if I bent down, I could have just put this bag on. That's just me being lazy. But long story short, normally you just gotta scooch her butt because she won't move. And we also pretty sure now she's gone deaf, like 90% deaf. Either that or she is very good at selective hearing. Because let me tell you now, you don't listen. She don't listen. And it can get annoying. But I do not have time to go put them shorts in delivery for the Vinted order. which doesn't bother me too much because with how much I've actually managed to do in the past hour and a half, I'm super happy with what I've got done today. Like how much I've managed to clean, separate in my room, and then also got the first question of the TMA done and all that jazz. So we have got a 9-hour shift today. I haven't checked who I'm on with, which is always bloody fun. And let's get to it because we're also going to the gym after. And being a Tuesday, and we skipped back and by yesterday, which is Liam's favourite day, I'm pretty sure of it. I wouldn't be surprised if we're doing that today. And I don't mind doing that. We've done a nice core exercise yesterday, which I can still feel a bit. I'm really happy with it. Definitely going to bring that into my weekly exercise. And that hits the whole body then. The only thing I would like to start doing is potentially going out for runs, which might mean I'll start looking at switching up my cardio soon. But I need to get going, so let's get going. She's still looking fresh and clean. I say that, I come to the door. Bird shit. This thing literally got cleaned last week. I also just realised. The Charlotte's thing doesn't go down all the way. It is actually closed, but it just doesn't look like. Billy Elliot, shut up. Doesn't look like it's going down all the way. And yeah, this car was cleaned last week. We've already got bird shit on it. Bloody birds. Right, let's get to work. This is like the first piece of fruit I am having in I don't know how long. And it sounds really bad I'm saying that. I just don't eat fruit. And I think it's so stupid. But good apple. That's a big boy. Fucking hell. I did not say a rude word. I said ducking, I swear. But that's the shift finished. And I was off to the gym. Liam yet again is not joining us because he woke up very late from a nap, aka 8 PM. He said he needed time to recover. Don't ask me. I've done it in 15 minutes. He could do it in 15 minutes. So, sounds like a him problem. But it's me and Carl. And it's getting to the point I'm going to have to start doing stuff without him. So, that's what we're doing. Well. It is officially the end of the day. And the reason I say that, as I'm in my car, is because when I go home, I'm going to call Charlotte and then go straight to bed after that call ends. So, first of all, thank you, Carl, for a very nice workout. Liam didn't join us because his sleeping schedule is now officially out the window, and I don't know how he's going to get back on track with that. But it was a very nice back and by, very nice shift, very nice day, very nice back and by. I gotta say, I think since Charlotte's gone away, this has probably been like the best and most productive day I've had. So I am a very happy chap. I am actually going to call her now as well, which is just going to make my night even better, and hopefully I can have a good kip and do the same again. Get some stuff sorted in the morning, get one of my questions done, or even at least started for the TMA, and get another good shift and a workout going. So hopefully I'm going to catch you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Adios.